Well, okay. The music is done. It's time to get this party started. All right. So I have my to-do list here, and I am. We're on a very tight timeline, and as a result, I'm not going to be able to freestyle at all. We're going to stick to the script today. All right. So the first thing on here says that I should recognize and welcome the graduates, and I'm not going to do that because the whole ceremony is for you guys, right? So who I'm going to actually recognize are all the people that helped these graduates show up today. So if you are a member of a family member of one of these folks that's graduating today, please stand up so we can actually give you the respect you deserve. All right. Yeah, this program absolutely positively takes a village to complete. It's one thing to sit through these classes and gain all this knowledge and put up with all this faculty. It's another thing to do this with all of the other stressors that you have in your life. And so really thank you guys for all of y'all's support for helping these 30 individuals complete their EMBA. It's really great. I'd also like to acknowledge the EMBA faculty that are here tonight. Thank you guys so much for being part of this program. You give so much to the program. I'll announce them, but please hold your applause until I finish listing off their names. We have Mike Knockin, corporate restructuring, Peppy Chang, ethics, Ashwin Malsi, who will be teaching digital marketing for the next cohort. Thanks so much for being here, Ashwin. Dana Forgione, accounting. Ron Sweet, finance. Raymond Chu, cybersecurity. Jonathan Clark, leadership. And Catherine Keaton, professional development, coaching, and everything else. Thank you guys so much. And so, when I got here to UTSA in 2011, I was a junior faculty, and I was under this impression that the professors, we were the folks that made the university happen. We know so much, and we walk into these classrooms and these poor empty, these students that have just empty vessels, and we just fill them up with all this knowledge that we have, right? And then I came down and took over as the director for the CPE, and I came to understand actually who really makes this place run, which is the team we have in the CPE. And so I need to acknowledge all the folks that are responsible for making this a reality, both tonight but the entire program. So Nadia Perez, and you absolutely can applaud each of them individually because they deserve it. Carmen Juarez, Thomas Farrell, Bailey Pfluger. My vision's getting bad. I think that's Evelyn Tello back there. Thank you. Liliana Capistran. Joanne Wright. I totally skipped over Jim Cox. I'm so sorry, Jim. You guys all know Jim. He's the one that says, hey, where's the payment? I actually haven't received a payment. You guys are you just keep ignoring Jim, right? And I think that's everyone. Oh, wait, no. Oh, Deb, who's not sitting with the group. Deb Hinojosa. They're all separate. Melissa, where's Melissa? In the back. No, back row. Melissa Lackey and Jenna Wallace. Thank y'all. And then Cerise Edmonds. Without which we would not be here today, or the program would not exist. She really is the engine that makes this place run. So thank you so much, Cerise. We also have a couple of special guests here. We have Brian Booth, Dramala Scholar of 2018. Thank you for showing up. Thank you, Brian. Will DiFilippo, EMBA 2011, I believe. Yep, alumni connection. Derek Huddleston, EMBA 2018. Thank you so much. Thurston Simonson, 2018 as well. Yep. And Andrew Segura, 2018 as well. Correct? Yep. Thank you guys so much for being here and for just continuing to connect the alumni. You guys are soon to be alumni, and we want you to stay connected to us. And we'll be here to talk a little bit more about how to do that best. So I think I've done my job, and I think I'm on time. I think we're ready for phase 2 now. All right. At this point, I believe I'm supposed to ask the faculty to take their positions up on stage so we can begin the hooding ceremony.
You ready? Veronica Aguirre Carrillo. No. Yeah. See? Katrina Waring Castillo. Erin Michelle Collette. James Lyndon Cox. Odin Fasehan. Trey Gallagher. Jason Garriott. Christina Leigh Garza. Josh Gherkin. Dan Hull. Shugu Jamali. Ramon Lopez. Melinda Higgins Loudon. Abram Maldonado. José Carlos Mascoro. Rebecca McMahon. Matthew Nolte. Kip Porter. Shannon Powell. David Pratt. Jonathan Prue. Glenn Ramirez. Maurice Saide. Angela Cedarquist. Sigleski. Justin Wayne Shaw. Betsy Smith. Mitchell Sowards. Joshua Sutton. Uchenna Lisme Ume.
All right. So, y'all, as you entered your fifth semester of the program, we asked you to vote on who you felt would be a kind of well, it would be the represent what Wayne Dramala represented to this program. And so this would be ethical behavior, contributes intellectually to the program, supports others, excels in building teams, and is a leader. And you guys all voted, and you voted for well, actually, I guess it's not my place. My job here is to introduce Brian Booth, 2018 Dramala Award winner, to actually introduce and give the recognition to this year's Dramala Award winner. So Brian, please come up. Thank you.
Thank you, Bruce. As Bruce mentioned, I was a Dramala Scholar in 2018. It is also now my distinct pleasure to announce this year's recipient of the award. The Wayne J. Dramala Memorial Endowed Scholarship Award began in 2008. Wayne Dramala served as a student and faculty member in the Executive MBA program and exemplified a tremendous spirit of leadership. In his memory, each year, students select a colleague who demonstrates extraordinary class leadership throughout the EMBA program and captures Wayne's spirit of leadership. We'd also like to extend our gratitude to Miss Mary Grace Dramala. We appreciate her generosity and support of the EMBA program. And this year's recipient is Glenn Rimaramos. Glenn has served over 20 years in various IT leadership roles at industry leaders, Constellation Brands, and CEMEX Inc. He has rotated within key aspects of IT such as post-merger integration, application delivery, business relationship management, and IT planning, just to name a few. Glenn is a founding member of BRM Institute, a contributing author to the BRM Body of Knowledge, and a chair of the BRM Institute Knowledge Team. Glenn has led teams globally in Asia, Europe, Mexico, and North America. He currently serves as Vice President of IT for Constellation Brands Beer Division. When asked how he felt about being chosen, Glenn said, "It's one thing to be recognized by an institution or company, but another thing to be recognized by your peers." Upon receiving the honor, Glenn emailed his classmates to share that he was donating the $1,000 award to the San Antonio Area Food Bank on behalf of this 2019 EMBA class. Glenn, it is my honor to present you as the EMBA Class of 2019 Dramala Scholar.
And just so you know, so Brian used to be local. He's now in Corpus, so he made the trip up to do this. So thank you so much, Brian, for doing this.
And now we have Angela Cedarquist to present the EMBA Legacy Gift.
So in January, we went to Singapore and Vietnam. And one of the last visits in Vietnam was to a social enterprise called KOTO, or No One Teach One. I think all of us were taken back by the story of Jimmy Finn, who is on the left-hand side of that photo. He fled the war with his mother, and they were refugees in Australia. And as he was a young man, he came back to Vietnam, and he was enamored with some street kids, and he brought them money, clothing, and shoes, and fed them every trip. And one time they said, "I don't want a handout, I want a job." So he's like, "What can I do to help?" He's like, "I know the hospitality industry, I'll start a school." And that's exactly what he did. He started a school where you learn English and skills such as cooking and being wait staff. And the kids that he graduates out of this program go on to the hospitality industry throughout the world. We felt like it was our duty with our legacy to gift to help support this cause. So it is my honor to announce that our class has raised $5,000, or approximately 117 million Vietnamese dong, for somebody to go through the program. I think it's a testament to who we are that we not only give a man a fish, we teach a man how to fish. And that's how we're going to go forward as leaders too. Thank you, and good evening.
Yeah, I would say you exceeded the expectation on the donation. I think I was pleading second to last class that maybe only half had contributed, and you guys were around $2,800, and I think the goal initially was maybe $3,400, $3,500, $3,600, something like that. And yeah, not a surprise. Yet again, exceeding expectations. So thank you guys very much. All right, so starting tomorrow, you guys graduate and become alumni, which means that we want to figure out ways to continue to keep you connected to the center. And so I would like to introduce Will DiFilippo. He is our alumni council representative. Will is the senior vice president of management accounting at Frost Bank. He's been with Frost for 25 years, and he's responsible for managing organizational and customer profitability reporting. Prior to joining Frost, he worked with the public accounting firm Grant Thornton He's a CPA and has a BBA in accounting from UTSA 91, and he's, as I mentioned earlier, an EMBA grad 2011. He's on the board serving the Executive Council at the UTSA Alumni Association and is a founding member of UTSA's EMBA Alumni Connection. Please help me in welcoming Will to the stage.
So thank you and congratulations on a really tremendous achievement, 21-month journey. My name is Will DiFilippo. I am on the board of directors for the UTSA Alumni Association. In fact, I'll be the president in September for the next year. So, and we just formed an alumni council for the executive MBA program, which is a recognized chapter of the UTSA Alumni Association. And so I have with me our newly appointed officers right now is Derek Huddleston, Simon Thurston, and Andrew Segura. And Maribel Gonzalez is also a part of our group, and she couldn't be here tonight. So I do want to mention that as a first-year graduate of UTSA, your first year in the UTSA Alumni Association is complimentary. So you can participate in all the events and tailgates and everything that has to go with it. And but we do want you to become a member of the Alumni Connection. We have a Facebook page and a private Facebook group. And if you email me at that address, emba.alum@utsa.edu, I will get you connected that way so you can stay informed with all of our activities. But we also would like to request that you think about becoming a member of the EMBA Alumni Council. So that would be a way to network and stay connected and protect the value of your degree. And we're just in the formation period for that, so we're going to be at the reception tonight, so please come up to one of the four of us and give us your name and ask us about it and see if you're interested. So again, congratulations, and I look forward to working with you in the Alumni Connection. Good night.
And now, as a gift to family and friends, I have Katrina Castillo to present the class video.
Hello. As most of you probably know, one of our last assignments was to do a TED Talk. And I'm breaking the rules, Professor, I apologize. We were supposed to not stand behind the podium. So I apologize, but that's where the mic is, so I'm going to do it. I was asked by some of our classmates to give a condensed version of the TED Talk that I gave in class for our family. So that's what I'm going to do. Just assuming I can figure out this thing. In July of 2017, these 30 strangers met for the very first time. We came together with a common objective, which was to receive our EMBA. Beginning in August of that year, we spent over 718 hours together. We spent that time learning, arguing, laughing, and occasionally yelling at each other. Some point during that 2 years, these 30 strangers became friends. Now, I don't have to tell anybody in this room how hard it was getting here today. The sacrifices that we made in our jobs, our homes, our churches, the sacrifices that our families made so that we could be here today. Because during the last 2 years, life continued beyond this program, regardless of what the syllabus said was due. In between class presentations and case studies, we sent children off to college. We've bought and sold homes. We've switched jobs. We've gotten promotions. One lucky family welcomed a daughter via adoption. I'm looking for you. Where are you? We have had 2 marriages. 2 of us got married, myself included. We have welcomed 3 newborn babies into the world. We have 2 on the way. a little boy due in a few months, and I can't find you, there you are, and a little girl due in just a few days. She got the extra big robe. So life continued for us, both good and bad. In addition to those happy moments that distracted us and made it hard for us to come to class, we've also had some sad times that we've had to get through. We've held the hands of loved ones as they've battled serious illnesses. And we've lost people. We've said goodbye to our parents, to our in-laws, to our aunts and our uncles, to our siblings, and in one case, to a very young nephew. But we and our families, we did what we had to do. We got here. We're here today. We didn't quit. And you, our family and friends, you didn't let us quit. But as proud as we are to be standing here, we know absolutely that we did not do this alone. Some days we wanted to be here. Other days we absolutely did not. It was time-consuming. It was hard. It was draining. But as hard as it was for us, the members of this cohort, we know that for some of you sitting out there, it was even harder. Those of you whose names, unfortunately, won't be on that fancy piece of paper that we get. "50 children. Within this cohort, we are the parents of 50 children. Children from newborns to adults that were used to having mom or dad around the house. We asked others to pick our children up from practice and to take them to games on Saturday. 30 spouses and partners stepped in to fill the void that our participation in this program left in our lives. Our parents and siblings stepped in and watched our children, our homes, our pets, so that we could fly across the world with our cohort. We asked a lot of our family, and we know that we are here because of you. As Bruce said earlier, it indeed takes a village. So for just a moment, I'd like to share with you some of our EMBA village. Sacrifices in ways both big and small so that we could be here today. With our love and our respect, we sincerely thank you.
Well, that's it. I hope y'all enjoyed that. Thank you, everyone, for coming out tonight and for helping us celebrate this amazing EMBA class. We hope that you'll join us downstairs in the Center for Professional Excellence for our reception. There are some really great photo opportunities down there. We have a fun balloon photo frame for you guys. So we're going to ask that our guests meet us downstairs, and we're going to ask the graduates to hang back for a few minutes so we can take a group photo here on the steps. Yeah, if you don't plan to stay after the reception, this is kind of more for the graduates. If you'll please stop by the CP anyway so we can give you your gift bag, that would be great. Otherwise, we'll meet you guys downstairs. Thank you so much for coming out tonight.